both know it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be.
And he's going to go down. Back. At his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. A loss of 8 yards on the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16.
Let's get off the field. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Matt Bosher now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Austin. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Check three.
Murray to air it out again. Steps it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Calais Campbell able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Let's go.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Switch on travel. Go on.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on. Hatchet.
Protein spill.
58. Come on. 58.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
You can't stop me. Ready?
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, Haywood.
58 for Mike, 58.
Pilot, 64, Wick.
I got it. Check three, check three.
Get it.
They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. It's a very short kick taken by an up man, and he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to get him for a loss of about 3. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Give him 32 on the play. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Kenyon Drake taking it in. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored again. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, and that just got matched from it. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Murray going to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. From the gun on third down, Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Snags it for the pick. And now look at him go. The 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
6-6, pull it high. Bam, bam. Get it.
And this is Shepard on the jet sweep. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get it.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Let's get it.
38-yard line.
Set, ready? 15, Ronnie. 15 line.
Watch the slant.
Ready?
Second down now. Barkley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
Jim. Greystone, travel. Go. Hey, wahoo. 5.
He'll look to throw. And Tate's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Look at me. Go.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 10 logo.
Pick your game up.
Yeah.
This is going to be Shepard on the end around. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Yep. Go out. Undercut.
On 2nd down, Barkley looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it brings up 3rd down.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9.
Check. Lucky.
Shit. Watch the shit.
They'll drop the throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
For the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmaker.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 2nd down, Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He finds his man. It's Austin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dalvin Tomlinson in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play.
And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
61, match box, lights.
You got tight right there. Hey, watch that. Let's go.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, back up. 43 is the mark. Go.
They'll look to throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for New York. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, get excited, let's go, let's go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That was DeAndre Baker that time who was able to break that one up. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
He don't know no better.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. This one caught by Isabella. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Murray gets this one to Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
29 is Mike 29. Ricky.
Murray to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down, and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Murray. Got a man open. It's Ross. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
54 is Mike.
To throw is Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 4 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
There we go. Break. 56. Mike's 56. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. 30 base. Recon, 132 fighter. Here we go. Get it.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
Quarterback keeps it. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got in.
But they also will